We may not wait for November 2024 before declaring the restoration of the sovereign states or United States of Biafra, says the Prime Minister, Biafra Republic Government in Exile, Ekpa Simon Njoku. Hear the news in details. Top of the day to you, great and wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world. You are welcome today. If you are a new listener or a new member in this wonderful family, kindly click on the red subscribe button and put on your notification bell so that whenever we send any or post any videos, you'll be among the first to get it. Also, like and share our videos widely. Very importantly, share widely to get to everyone that it needs to get to. The message of truth and of the restoration of Biafra must be preached and must be preached widely. According to the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, Simon Njoku, he stated this in through his ex-handle, where he said that breaking the northern soldiers has planned to buy Bola Tinubu. Let it be on record that the Biafrans are systematically not part of Nigeria, and if any Biafran is involved, that person carries his cross. He is not representing Biafra. The news has it that Hope Uzodinma is part of the plan to buy Bola Ahmed Tinubu and part of the military coup ongoing. The crisis between the Caliphate and few Yorubas has deepened, and hope continue to drag Indibo into it. The criminal Hope Uzodinma was removed as the chairman of Edo election, and he is siding the Caliphate against Bola Ahmed Tinubu. As the Prime Minister of Biafra, I'm calling on Biafrans to stay calm and keep eyes on the rising sun. Our eyes on the rising sun. This has been the new logo. This has been the new slogan. Eyes on the rising sun. You may have heard about the rumors going up and down. Rumors are true. It is true that there are plans on the ground for a military coup in the zoo called Zugeria. And very soon, things will begin to materialize. And we are urging all Biafrans to stay away from such coup. Stay away. Let it be them. When they do it, we will circle our area and we will defend our motherland. Allow them to do whatever they want to do. This is why Bola Ahmed Tinubu came out the other time to, admonish the military men, the soldiers, not to do anything that will jeopardize the peace of the nation. Sometimes we tell you, when you hear certain news from certain quarters, you read deep meaning into it. You don't just read their message just like that. They will not communicate with you just like that. They are going to communicate in deeper sense, that you need to think deep to understand. You need to connect the dots to understand what is really happening and what they are talking about. Now, for him to admonish the soldiers not to do anything to sabotage the peace of the nation, it means that there is an ongoing plan. There is a sinister plan going on. And that plan is what the Prime Minister has exposed today. That plan is what the Prime Minister, Ekpa Simon Njoku, has exposed today. So everybody should place their eyes on the rising sun, which means focus on Biafra. Do everything within your powers to ensure the liberation or the restoration of the sovereign states of Biafra. Do everything within your powers. Do everything within you. Put financially support, put in human resource support, put in academic-wise support, whatever way you can. Support the liberation. Put in the media as we are doing. Support. And support the right channel. Don't go and support the Fulefu that you have seen over years. They are doing nothing. And you are still there dragging your feet with them. Why don't you come and support the people who are doing the right thing? If you say you stand for Biafra, if you say you want Biafra, then you should be able to look at what is happening. You should be able to add 1 + 1 to get 2. You should be able to reason with your head. You should be able to ask yourself very pertinent question. Igbo people will say, "Oh, we meeting." And ask yourself, these people I'm following, are they moving in the right direction? If they are not, leave them. Follow the moving train. Follow the people who have, the templates on how to get Biafra. And that is why today, the legal team is controlled by, and is being, directed by the Prime Minister and the Biafra Republic Government in Exile Cabinet. They are taking charge of the legal team. And you have seen the changes that have come. You have seen that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has presented himself in court today, and you have seen the direction at which they are going. But if they make mistake to misbehave, they will still be off. So follow the people who are in the right path. Always use your head. Always think, and think fast. Let us make this information more clearer to us as we bring a second message from the Prime Minister. Listen. So the Prime Minister says that with the ongoing coup in Nigeria by the northern soldiers and Hope Uzodinma, the Biafra government will have an emergency cabinet meeting to discuss possible declaration of the restoration of the independent states of Biafra, which will be rectified by delegates in Finland Convention. As things continue to unfold, we may not have to wait until November, December for declaration of Biafra. However, we are monitoring the situation in Aso Rock. The situation in Aso Rock is the situation of an imminent coup. And so the situation is being monitored, thoroughly and, with keen interest. And when there's opportunity to strike, we would strike and declare our nation. And so the Biafra Republic Government in Exile is keenly following these situations, the happenings in Aso Rock in respect of these agitations from different quarters, especially from the northern side. And so we are watching how things unfold carefully. And that is why the headline of this says that we may declare Biafra even before November of 2024. This is the reason why it is so. It is because of the ongoing coup. And so the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, in the person of Ekpa Simon Njoko, the Obato Biawan of Biafra land, has been on a long media tour. He has been entertaining questions, I think, from reports for 2 days. And he is back to Finland, to his base. And so he has been responding to media questions and media briefing, and we are hopeful that in no time his media outing will be made public for us to view. We hope that the media house who have called him is going to release the information, and we are beginning to see Biafra on international space, international media, like the international business media that posted about Biafra today, and the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic Government in Exile. And so this is what we want. This is the trajectory that the Biafra agitation is taking. We are now moving into the final phase, and we must brace ourselves. We want to use this medium to indulge the Biafrans to understand that the times are really perilous. The times are really perilous, and we must, as a people, be wise and understand our enemies and ensure that we avoid everything that will lead to our enemies causing harm to us. Avoid certain food from the north. Avoid certain beverages. Avoid certain commodities from the north. You get why? it gets why. The times are really perilous. They have seen that they cannot defeat the Biafran people, and they are devising other means. Wise up. Wise up. Remember what I talked about suicide bombers. Remember when I talked about it. Remember when I talked about people who hawk, who use wheelbarrow to hawk. They can put those bombs inside those wheelbarrow, cover it, and begin to hawk things around. And when they feel this is the time for it to explode, they just go to a very busy place, pack it there, and leave. Before you know it, it happens. And that was how it happened in certain parts of Middle Belt, especially Plateau State. So everybody should understand what is happening and the times that we are in, and observe your environment very well. Ensure that any new face, you accost the person and know what his or her mission is. If it's not clear, get that person arrested. There should be youths, security youths in all communities that will look after the community and ensure that their lives and properties are well protected. Great Biafran people, it is time that we come together and put our heads together to ensure that victory is achieved in the end. Our eyes on the rising sun. Biafra first. Thank you for listening.